Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. I am Brittany Yates. I'm founder of Endless Dreams Foundation, and today I'm going to give you all 5 quick things that you need to know about FAFSA. So, number one, you need to decide whether you need your parent to fill out your FAFSA form or not. There is a very useful list of questions on the FAFSA website where you can go down and you can ask yourself these questions, and depending upon your response, it'll let you know um, what it'll let you know if you need your parent to help you fill out your FAFSA or not, meaning their tax information. So sometimes the student is able to fill out their FAFSA form themselves using their income, but it is based upon age and different things like that. Also, based upon the degree that you are pursuing. If you're pursuing a degree such as a master's degree, you would not be eligible to use your parents' income. So I will post the link to the comment section so that you all can click that link to answer those questions to see if you'll need your parents to help you fill out the FAFSA form. Number two, so there are 3 main types of aid that can be awarded by filling out the FAFSA. And so those types of aid are federal, state, and school. So you want to make sure that you fill out your financial aid to determine how much aid you will receive based on those 3 types of aids that are available. Number three, this is extremely, extremely important. So the sooner you fill out your aid, the better. And the reason being is because the sooner you fill out your aid, the more funds will be available to you. And we'll get into that in a few moments. And so, number four, watch for deadlines. And so all states have different deadlines as far as their cutoff date for financial aid. So if you want to be considered for state funding, you want to make sure that you are filling out your FAFSA form prior to your state deadline. So although FAFSA forms, say hypothetically speaking, if a FAFSA form was due March the 1st, um, and your state deadline is February the 1st, in order for you to be considered for that state aid, you would need to fill out your FAFSA form prior to February the 1st in order to meet that deadline. And again, that's hypothetically speaking. So depending on your state's deadline is what you would go by, the timeline that you would go by in order to be considered for that aid. So number four, um, I'm sorry, number five. Number five, after filling out your FAFSA, there may be additional information that you need to fill out after you fill the FAFSA form out. And typically, those forms are for state and for the schools. So the state may come back and ask you maybe personal information or information about your school or whatever information it is that they need. The school may ask you for information as well for the grants or scholarships that they are willing to award you. So if you are receiving those type of documentations, or you're receiving those emails from the state or from schools, or even sometimes FAFSA will send you an email if you've done something incorrectly, or if you haven't completely filled out the form, they will send you different reminders. So regardless of what type of emails you're receiving, if it's about your financial aid, please respond to those emails. They are all extremely important. You do not want to miss out on your opportunity to receive financial aid, because attending college is very important. And in order to do so, financial aid kind of goes hand in hand with that. You definitely want to make sure you exhaust your options with with your funding options, because you want to make sure that you fill out your FAFSA. You want to make sure that you've gotten your scholarship applications together. You want to make sure that you know the grants that are accessible to you so that you can fill them out. You want to make sure that you contact your school. Even after filling out FAFSA, I would still contact my school to say, hey, I didn't get the option for such and such scholarship. Is there anything that you guys have that you can offer me? You always want to go to your school's financial aid office, even before attending the school, to make sure that they have options that will fit your need. So I would like to thank you guys for tuning in. The 5 things you need to know about FAFSA. And stay tuned because we will be posting other short videos about financial aid, about interviewing, about how to get through college, and different things like that. Thank you.